Connected with Wiggles and Jeff, now I bang through the wire. Motor City Trailblazer, I'm connected with Chain Gang. I've been a straight dog, DDC support everything. I'm a East Side rider, my baby, I'm everywhere. When you see us on our bike, my baby, I'm everywhere. I'm in Pontiac with it, I'm riding with light riders. Up at 313, don't let nobody divide us. What up, Los Riders and the OPP? I got a pretty on a pretty psycho roller with me. You know my squad up just us, leaving the skid mark. I'm looking at a queen and they shine like diamond. Dog pound and Picada, let me remind you, I'm a biker with an attitude. BWA, I'm in the mud with it. She mobbing day. Ain't no limit, ain't no gimmicks, what I can do in a day. 20 plus with no fuss, I can do it today. We really pushing on them pedals, we can do it today. You know I'm racked up. When I put it on the road, you know I'm everywhere. Detroit to Toledo, Glass City Cruisers, them 75 riders. Can't forget about them rats, touchdown in T-Town. I got nothing but love for peace riders, and you know that. I never been soft-spoken, bike life, know that. I'ma keep riding until I fall out riders. I got love for the bandits.
10,
9,
8,
7,
6, 4,
3,
2,
1.
showtime.
Sueros. Vegas strong, son.
We're live from Casa de Tony. Nancy, we're over here with my friend
Danny Son.
Yes, we are on the 97th episode of the Pedals Up podcast. How's everybody doing? How was your weekend?
Great.
It was so awesome, right? It was so dope out
good.
there. It was so dope out there, having a good time out there with Yuma. Dude, we want to give special thanks to the Psycholists and everybody that participated in that club, and everybody else that participated in the whole show, because it was an amazing event. What's it called? Big Time V-Class?
Yes. Big
Time V-Class. It was you had an awesome place, and good luck in your future with your bikes and stuff. He's a motorcycle builder, so it's pretty dope. It was pretty dope. But first, before we do all that, we want to let you guys know where we are located, so you guys can watch us on on all these social medias. Things may lag a little bit only because we're doing it from my house and our engineer is in Milwaukee right now. So, yeah, it might take a second, but I guess he doesn't have it up yet. But anyways, it's even better. So, this is where we are, guys. Oh, there you are. We're on Facebook. That Facebook Live where you're on right now, and please like us on there and subscribe on YouTube, on the Pedals Up Podcast YouTube page, and also we are on Spotify and Instagram. So either one of those, and Apple Podcasts. So either which way, and iHeartRadio. So either which way, you can listen to us, watch us, call us, all that kind of good stuff. It's pretty cool. So Danny always has a saying that, when we do all this kind of stuff, is what is it?
1 like, 1 subscribe, and 2 shares.
And 2 shares. Yeah, that goes a long way, guys. If you guys would be so kind to share the content that we post out there, would be greatly, greatly appreciated, and it just makes everything grow. But now next, we got to talk about our sponsors, because our sponsors believe in us, and our sponsors are dope. And so the first one right now is Bassett. Yes, Bassett BMX, one of the dopest bikes out there, American-made bike. And and shout outs to the heavy hitters, because they always got the baddest Bassets out there. So yeah. So thank you very much, Bassett Racing. Greatly appreciate you being one of our sponsors. Who else?
Brad. Hi, I'm Brad. Brad?
What?
Yeah.
Brad? Brad? Yeah. Hey, it's Killer Brad. Yeah, that's Brad. Hi, I'm Brad. Yeah, Brad Marlin is one of the coolest dudes out there on the bike. Very, very genuine guy. If you ever get a chance to talk bikes with him, he's very knowledgeable, and he's very, very helpful. So make sure to hook up with him. He's also there with Jimmy Peak, one of our sponsors too, and Herman and Tim Riley right there. So all right, who else? Oh, this man, Mr. Jimmy Peak. I have grown even much more this weekend talking to him, because Danny and I talked to him a lot.
I know, but I remember looking back and I see you guys chopping it up. They had the gun. I was like, I think I have some footage. I haven't seen it yet, but I know you guys were over there in your little corner.
Dude,
that's cool, man.
The Tombstone bike that he had.
That shit is hard.
God.
That's one of the hardest bikes out there, man.
Yes.
That shit is hard.
And it was made like 6 years ago.
Yeah,
people think he just made it. No,
man, I think it's bad.
And that bike I saw when I was getting into the bike game, that was one of the bikes I saw. And I was like, wow. It came 2016. I came in 2017. And but when I saw it, I was like, I saw this on the internet.
Yeah, I saw. I
always wanted to see it.
I saw when he debuted it.
You saw it live?
Yeah.
I didn't see it live. I came the year after. But his bikes are dope. So hey, make sure to check in Jimmy Peak YouTube. Subscribe to his channel. He has awesome channels, awesome information. I know he's coming up with a new one pretty soon, because for what I understand, so it's going to be really cool. So Jimmy Peak, make sure to follow him, like him, subscribe. Great information on his channel. All right, who was next? E3 School of Engraving.
Yo, so we still have that one stem that it's engraved, that one that he dropped off when we were at the studio. So we will be raffling that off, so stay tuned for that, because that shit is fire, son.
Yeah, that shit's fire.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you are speaking to 2 graduates from E3 School of Engraving. Oh, am I a certificate right there? Yeah, huh?
Oh,
yeah, see?
Oh.
Just to make it official.
Oh.
Just to make it official, yep, that's what it says right there. Yep. So you do get this, and it's also college accredited, right? Yeah, it's college accredited. Yeah. So, yeah, Mom, I got another diploma. So, and then we were hearing a lot of people out in Yuma wanted to come down and take the class. Do it. I had a lot of people just asking for that class, and it was very cool. And, I had Pedro asked for that class, Ed Contreras asked for that class. And there's just a couple more people. Ted Flores asked for that class.
Yeah, man.
So there's a lot of people.
I highly recommend it.
A lot of people that want to do something extra. So right there, hey man, it was dope. It was. What else? Who else? Mr. HB Cruiser. Hey, happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Mr. Robert, Mr. HB. You're only about 32, so it's okay. 32, and you're still grinding out there, man. You can see all the wonderful bikes that he builds. You should have a HB Cruiser in your arsenal of bikes, in your stable of bikes, because he's a legend. He's a legend. He's a legend. So HB Cruisers, thank you very much, and happy birthday. All right, who else we got?
Coast to Coast Trophies.
Hey man, they make some badass trophies. All right, in the worlds, all the worlds.
We were able to do the club pick, right?
Yes, yes. But I messed up because I didn't take a picture of it. I needed to take a picture of it, but it was all happened so fast because we were still doing the interviews. Yeah. So, but Coast to Coast Trophies, best trophies in the world. If you guys need trophies, look them up. We got all kinds of stuff that they can create. JR and Shannon, awesome people, and they can accommodate you for all kinds of trophies for your kid, little Jimmy soccer team and little Billy's basketball team, and congratulations in the crochet class, whatever it could be. They got you a trophy, so check them out. All right, who else we got? Oh, light me up, San Diego with Marissa.
Yeah.
Hey man, this lady is a hustler. She's like Jamaican. She got like 13 jobs. Hey. But this lady, she sells the lights, the safety lights, and she is also a realtor. We will have the realtor information next week. But she is also a realtor. So if you guys need a house, if you guys need a shack, a condo, an apartment, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff, a roof over your head, hit up Marissa Mays and she'll hook you up. Huh? I think so. Text Polly. What else? And one of the newest proud sponsors of Pedals Up Podcast, Clyde James Cycles. Thank you very much, Clyde James. Clyde James is he's really, really big in the bike world, and we can't, we're so happy that we have you guys, we have you as a sponsor. So thank you very much for the support and to believing in us. And let's see where we go from here. But thank you. We're going to be out there in Texas soon, so that's going to be dope. I'm looking forward to it, to seeing you out there in Texas. So is that all the sponsors? I believe that is all the sponsors. So yeah, the sponsors helps out the show. They believe in us. They keep things going, and it's basically like they got our backs, we got their backs. So we share all the information that we possibly can for all the sponsors that we have. All right. So now we're gonna get to one of the things that a lot of people wait for is the rides. So yes, April 6th through the 11th at the Golden Nugget, Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. The cruiser, it's going to be the OBC show. Yes, OBC show is happening. It's not going to happen. Yes. So we're going to have the show out here in Las Vegas, and it went into the CruiserCon, came back in. So it's going to be a dope thing. So please make sure to sign up, register, and all that kind of good stuff.
You did see, we had T-Flow on live out in Yuma.
Yes.
We do have a video where he talks about it more on YouTube. So check out the Pedals Up. Go on there. And it's a good video on there where he talks about OBC, man. So check it out. Definitely check it out. Because, man, a couple of weeks. You still got some time, son. You still got some time to make it out, man. So we go be out here. So come party with us. Come ride with us. April 6th through the 11th.
Yeah, not to mention that the 100th episode lands. I gotta make the flag. Damn it. The 100th episode of Pedals Up Podcast lands on that Thursday. And Pedals Up Podcast is having a ride
so
that
let's
Thursday.
Open it up strong.
So let's open this strong, and then when the flyer comes out, share it. Let's do this. Let's make it big. All right, what's next? Because we got a bunch of rides.
Oh yeah, and you also got the build. The build off
OBC Tot Rod.
Yeah. So it's build it, bring it, and donate it. So it's going for a good cause.
Yes, it's going for the good cause for the Peapod Angels Rescue Inc. And but there's going to be $1,000 worth of cash and prizes. So basically, it's a tot rod. So it's a kid's bike hot rod theme. That's the whole thing. The sponsors are all right there. Brad Marlin, Oddfellas, Light Me Up Sucker, Big Head Customs, the Little Lemon. I can't read that Little Lemon, but or Tennis Ball, whatever it is with the sunglasses. Los Riders, Pedals Up Podcast, Chop Huey's Customs, Gearhead Customs, Dope Leatherworks, Sutter Street, and Clyde James. So there's a bunch of people that are sponsoring it. So it's going to be a good thing. So thank you guys thank you, Clyde James, for doing it. Thank you for doing that.
Oh, happy, Stitches Embroidery.
Yeah, Happy Stitches Embroidery. Sorry, I needed to blow it up. So now I get to see it. All right, what's next?
And then you got, what is this? March 19th out in Sacramento, Southside Park. This is with the Shotgun Shoguns. Let's cruise and celebrate 3 years cancer-free. So Anthony's Fuck Cancer Ride. So again, this is going out in Sacramento, Southside Park. Right out at 1:30 Saturday, March 19th.
Yes. And what's next?
And then you got the Bike Life with the Coyotes, Saturday 19th, Coronado Park, Phoenix, Arizona. Meet up at 1 p.m. right out at 2. What does it say? Calle 16, Oak Street, Muro Alley, Barrio Cafe.
Man, there's a lot going on in this flyer. My eyes are hurting.
But
it's okay.
Saturday the 19th out in Phoenix with the Coyotes.
Yes.
Shout out to the Coyotes.
Oh, shout outs to Zoe and Peanut and all them. Yeah, shout out because they're really Coyotes. I mean, the Coyotes. I just had to say it. All right, what else?
And then this is going down March 19th. BMX Show and Shine, Lake Havasu. I think that's where I got lost, was in Lake Havasu somewhere. So anyways, BMX Show and Shine March 19th, Lake Havasu. The BMX show.
All right, and what else? That's this weekend, no? Yeah, that's this weekend. What else?
9th Annual Autism Awareness Ride. This is going on in Somerton, Arizona. Joe Munoz Park, Saturday, April 23rd, hosted by Los Riders and Los Cyclists. Man, it looks like it's going to be a good time. So if you can make it out there to the 9th Annual Autism Awareness Ride, it's going to be a good time. That's Saturday, April 23rd.
Always good time in Arizona. All right. What else we got?
Now, this is Deep in the Heart of Texas, Volume 3. This is June 3rd through the 5th. This is out in Texas with the Oddfellas. This looks like a good time, man. So a lot going on there too. So got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, man. So Deep in the Heart of Texas, Volume 3, June 3rd through the 5th.
I want to fly out there on Friday morning and then go and do the whole thing and leave Sunday hella late and then get to work on Monday. Say, let's make that happen. Let's try it. All right, so what's next?
Pit Bike Stampede, Sunday, April 3rd. San Diego, meet up at 11:30 and
stampeding at 12:30.
So again, this is the 16-inch to the 20-inch ride out. So Pit Bike Stampede, Sunday, April 3rd.
All right.
You heard.
All right, what's next?
Steady Pedaling and SD Biking and Charro Bike Club's SD, BMX, and Custom Cruiser Collab Bike Show and Ride Memorial Day Weekend, Saturday, May 28th, going down in Crown Point, San Diego. Meet up at 11, roll 1:30. Yeah.
Roll. All right. What's next? That's what beautiful weather out
there. First annual Sweetie Style Custom Super Bike Show going down April 23rd out in Phoenix, Arizona at the Bunker, son.
Hey, man.
So
It's gonna
this
be a
is
good
going
show.
down again in Phoenix, Arizona, and it's the first annual Sweetie Style Custom. Shout out to Sweetie Style.
Yes.
Super Bike Show, April 23rd. So again, this is out in Phoenix, April 23rd.
You guys, look, it says first annual. That means it's the first time. So let's show them support for their first time on this big show, because I know Sweetie Style is going to do it big with his stuff. So he's become really big with the lowrider shows. I mean, lowrider background. So I'm sure it's going to be a good one. All right, what else we got?
And April 2nd, you got
big ass one.
the third annual
big ass one.
Custom Bike Show and Ride going down in Sacramento, California. Looks like it's gonna be a really good show. Got a lot of going on. So yeah, man, this is April 2nd April 2nd, and it's the third annual big ass one going down in Sacramento, California.
Big ass one
Show and ride. So it's gonna be cool, man. And the pie eating contest, son.
At the big ass one. All right, what's next?
Sweetie Style Custom Bikes Meet and Ride. It's going down March 19th, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Heroes Park. That's 83rd Ave and Bethany Home.
It's going to be a good time. I mean, you're going to see some cool stuff in this ride. So make sure to check this out. All right. What else?
And then going down April 9th out in Tempe, Arizona, you got the Tour de Fat. We're back. 2022, son. That's a pretty cool flyer.
It is a cool
Looking
flyer.
at it, I'm like, hey, that's pretty tizzy.
Hey.
And Tempe, April 9th, Tour de Fat, son. We're back. 2022.
Yes. All right. What else?
Then you got Chicago. You got the Bike Swap. Chicago. Bike Swap. You got
Bike Swap.
blocks away from Old Schwinn Factory, going down April 30th, Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Bicycles, frame, etc. Food available for purchase. Vendor spaces. All model age bikes welcome. So yeah, man, check it out in Chicago.
I'm looking. I would like a folding bike.
So you
out there, guys,
come out to the swap, to the bike swap.
Go to the bike swap out in Chicago. Hey, shout out to the Chicago brothers.
Guys.
Shout out to the Chicago brothers. They're out in Arizona right now having a good time. And I saw them dune buggy, so I'm glad you guys made it out here safe. And shout out to Pookie and Mad Dog. And Alex. We saw Alex from Chicago.
He was out here, man.
Alex from Chicago was out here, too, so it was pretty dope. And Skip. What up, Skip? All right. What else? Who's next?
Then this is going down
Cinco de Mayo?
Sunday, May 1st. NorCal Pedal Gang, second annual bike ride out. So, yeah, this is going to be going down May 1st out in San Francisco.
Why do all their faces look fake? Look, they look fake. They look like they just been put on there. But that's pretty cool. All right, man. What's next?
May 22nd, you got the first annual Summerton Bike and Cultura Show.
Oh, wow.
I believe it's Mi Vida.
Mi Vida.
Yeah, so this is going down May 22nd out in Summerton.
May 22nd. All right, what's next?
The 11th annual Tour de Watts, Saturday, March 26th, hosted by Los Riders BC and Eastside Riders BC. Meetup 2111 West Compton Boulevard out at 10 a.m. And again, this is the 11th annual Tour de Watts, Saturday, March 26th. Yeah.
Let's go. You guys got to go to that. What else we got? Those Thursdays. Hey, happy birthday, buddy. Glad you're having a good time. You're riding with the fam out there in Yuma. So, yeah, Thursdays. So I wanted to shout out.
Yeah. So happy birthday, Junior. Yep.
Happy birthday, and shout outs to everybody out there in Yuma, because I know you guys are watching. So, big ups. All right. What else we got? That's all of them? Sweet. That is all. That is all. Yeah, let's do that one. So I wanted to come to you guys and put the 2 bikes. I wanted to let you guys know. I know that we have a platform, and I'm using it. My brother is not doing so hot right now, health wise, and I built him 2 bikes for OBC, and he was never able to actually show them out or ride them or anything. He's got just got some issues that he's got to work on. He's getting operated April 11th. Yes, just go ahead and slide through the pics. He's getting an operation April 11th, and we need to sell both of his bikes. So these are all the bikes. So both bikes, they are G Childs. They're both made by G Child, from the compadres. The red one, the black one is a Romulan. That's the way it's supposed to look. The red one is a G Child and HB Cruiser one-off. The handlebars are made by Mario from the lab. Mario Castro from the lab. He did some modifications to it also, but there's a lot of good stuff on this bike, a lot of one-off stuff. The seats were made by Polly from Polly Upholstery, but these 2 bikes are going to be on the Billy Bueno page. I did 100 numbers. These are for both bikes. They're brand new. They haven't been out in the streets riding or anything, and we put new chrome on them and new carbon fiber stuff on it too, and we're putting it on Billy Bueno's page, and I'm putting 100 numbers at $40 a number. So if you guys can help us reach that goal, we greatly appreciate it. So yeah, I don't want to keep on going about it, because then I'll start here crying, because my brother needs it. And so I'm just letting you guys know that black thing that's in the back, that's actually a speaker holder. So you can actually put the big JBL speaker on there. And there's all the stuff that's on there. So yeah, it'll be on Billy Bueno's page. I already talked to Billy. We're already squared away. So if you guys want to buy some numbers, we greatly appreciate it. So I just wanted to share that. So these 2 are my brother's bikes that we need to get sold. So thank you guys very much.
Yeah.
Whew, yeah. All right. All right. So we're going to get on to a happier note right now. We're going to go to the bike of the week. Hey, man, we saw so many bikes in Yuma, and it was only proper that we, since we were there physically and we saw all these bikes and everything, we decided to say, you know what, we're going to pick bike of the week from the show. And that's what Danny and I agreed on. And then we basically picked 2 bikes from the show. So go ahead, Danny. Go ahead and talk about yours.
Yeah, so this one was just badass. When I saw it, it was cool, man. I liked the colors. It was just sitting clean, It was just it stood out, as soon as he pulled up. I don't know if Warren still owns it or not, because I didn't see him load it back on the truck when he was going home. But still his?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's a beautiful bike, man. Yeah, it just caught my attention and just like I said, really stands out. The color's nice. The wheels are beautiful. Just a badass bike, man.
Yeah, it's a badass.
He was out there having fun on it too.
You saw it in the video in the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
The beginning of the show. It's a very nice build on 29s and 14 karat gold and.
The HB.
It's an HB frame.
Yeah.
It was dope. There's more pictures out there. I think I posted more pictures on this bike too. So I still have a few more pictures that I got to post. A great pick and a great looking bike.
Yeah.
So congratulations on that, Mr. Warren Wong. So me, I went and picked a really nice bike that a lot of us were kept eyeballing it, because there was a lot of detail in it, and right here. So it was a badass bombita. It's another badass bombita out there. This is Rafael Arias. I call him Rafa the Hat, and that's a build that he did with his dad. And I guess he had his bike picked before, but now it's complete and it's well deserved to be picked. And
Yeah,
not only
badass.
that it was picked. I mean, it was detailed with all the engraving. The engraved bikes out there in Yuma were fucking phenomenal. They're pretty badass. I mean, Danny and I we took the engraving class, so we both know what we're looking at now. I didn't know before. Now I know, and I'm paying attention to it. So this bike was really, really well made, and congratulations on that. And it was also Pedals Up podcast pick. So we picked it out there.
I think I got a few more videos of this bike that I'll be posting up and putting out there. So yeah, it is a beautiful bike, man. I want to one day see all these bobitas, man. We need to have a family
bombita night, a bombita day.
Just put all the badass bobitas together just one day. You know what I'm saying? OBC. I'm just saying, man, that'd be tight as hell to see all the badass bobitas together.
So it was fun, man. The trip was fun. The people were amazing. I mean, the hospitality that we got in Yuma, or that we get in Arizona, period. We get anywhere. It's been great, but Yuma is just like it has a special place in our heart. But the people are just awesome, man. It's just nothing but positivity out there. They make sure that we're taken care of. Make sure that we got everything covered in things, and it was just dope. We got to hang out with a lot of cool people and more on a personal basis. Shout out to Muffin and Jennifer, George. Who else was there? Peanut, Serge. There was just a bunch of you guys that were there that we just wanted to give you guys and say give you guys a shout out. We went out to a bar after. There's Zoe. Shout outs to Zoe because she's got a badass bike. I gotta do a kids thing. But shout out to Zoe. We hung out with Zoe all weekend. We got to we got to do the dune buggy thing and everything. But she rides that like there's no other. She rides that like a champ. But we got to hang out with her, and it was a lot of fun. You see it on our Instagram and our Facebooks and stuff. There I am on the Roundup, or AKA the Cookie Monster. But that bike was dope there too. But there was just so many badass bikes and a lot of good time. Got to hang out with kids. The kids got to say come up to us and talk to us, and we took pictures with them and gave them stickers and everything. And it is pretty cool to see that that we got young ones watching our show. Excuse the cuss words. We try not to, but when you get an adult, when you become an adult, you get to cuss. Okay, right now you can't cuss, but when you become our age, you get to cuss. But it was a lot of positive feedback with a lot of people that we had over there. Why we look so squished? I gotta make them the elongated pictures. But we just had a great time with everybody out there. And shout outs to Ed and Oscar for showing us the dune buggy thing, because it was dope. There's April right there. Yeah, she was awesome. So
yeah, I saw her riding out there. Yeah,
it's good to see. It's good to see. I don't know why my picture is there, but that's me. All right, next picture.
But take selfies.
Because I do say selfies, but I didn't even know I took that selfie. But it's good to see that parents are taking the time to go out with their parents and enjoying themselves with their kids. They're riding with the kids. They're enjoying themselves with the kids. And it's good to see that. I saw Anthony and his dad riding together. Danny's posted a video that he's riding and everything. Like it's freaking and Jennifer right there. So it was just awesome experience to see everyone having a good time. There's Pedro's nephew right there.
Yeah,
Fabian's son right there.
Saw him out there riding too, man.
It was dope. It was dope. What'd you take from this? Like, what'd you like about the?
Well, I mean, it was cool, man. Because Friday, it was a good drive. I got lost on the way over there. where I made a left when I should have gone right, I guess, but I don't know what I was doing. I got distracted. I got into it.
You were eating your hot dog.
That's the hot dog I got. I got the number one. Shout out to Oscar, keeping on the grill, son.
And the family, that whole Psycholist family,
all...
the whole crew that was cooking for everybody. Because when we got back from the ride, boy, we were starving. And it didn't matter.
They got me at the first stop with they said the sandwiches. So I got in the line over here thinking like I'm
this
like
food
paying for my wallet. I'm like, yo, a sandwich right now, I'll tear it up. And I got in line and I was like, saw hieleras, and I just see nothing but beers coming out.
We call beer sandwiches.
Yeah, no, it took me like 2 or 3 of them for me to be like, oh wait, it's sandwiches.
It's
and I walked away. But it was good, man. But no, man, Friday was good. The meet and greet, it was a dope location. That's cool to see, like the motorcycle spot, with the bikes. It's a cool spot. It's good to see the guy. I'm sorry I forgot his name. I know we just started following each other on social media, but it's a dope spot there, man. Like pumping out a lot of them stretches. It's good to see Yuma kind of come out and show out. It was a good weekend, man.
It's a great weekend.
I had a lot of fun. Like I said, that Friday night was good. It was a good ride. I enjoy the ride. If you guys see my bike, it was like pretty ugly. And it's cool, like I like it. But if you see the videos, it's like that's why I can do those videos, because I'm not worried about if I crash. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm worried about if I crash, but I'm able to really maneuver around because I don't use no selfie stick. If you've seen how I ride, it's all my hand and my phone with these fingers gripped. I got that grip, you know what I mean? But just riding around on the bike, just recording it, and it was just a lot of fun. But it was cool hanging out with a lot of you guys. There is a shout out that I do want to give to Efren and Robert Cantu.
Yes.
Yeah, like met him out there. We just talking about how they watched the podcast, and his dad watches the podcast, and he went out, he bought himself a stretch bike, and he was telling me, I met him at the park. He's like, oh man, my dad, I'm telling you guys are out here, he watches you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, man, that's really cool. Sorry, I don't think we got to take a picture when he walked up. We were
just going live. We were just going live.
So we kind of had to just step away for a little bit, but I'm glad we got to meet you. And thank you for coming out. Just that kind of stuff is humbling, man, to see the kids, like you said, Zoe, when she was nervous to come on, because we actually put her on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Because it's cool, man. It was a cool thing, and yeah, we got to ride on that.
Yes.
Which is cool. You actually got to drive it,
I
son.
got to drive it, son.
Yeah.
That thing is fast. It's a woo. It was dope. It was dope.
We were eating mariscos at the marisco spots right there.
Hey, that's marisco spots. Jennifer, great spot. That food was on fire. It was so good. Right there. Mariscos, what is it called? Mariscos, Costa Baja, or Baja Costa. It was so good. And shout outs to everyone who went over. I posted it. And then we had, I think about like 15 of us went, and we had a good time. We got to eat well and everything. We had it was just pretty much all the cyclists.
Warren Wong was with
and
us.
Even Warren Wong.
Yeah.
Warren Wong came out there too. Samantha was out there with her man. Everybody was out there. It was pretty cool. And then we just chilled. Yeah, see, there's the whole crew right there. That's anytime I go to Yuma, I always like to go to a mariscos place before I go home. They have good mariscos, and I like to go. I like to try different ones.
I usually book it right away on Sunday. As soon as I wake up, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he does that. That's why when we go down, we don't usually go down in one car. We usually go down too.
My sleep's all off, man. Like, I need sometimes, but I was just really, I was feeling it. I was like, you know what, man, it's going to be worth it. Like, it's going to be worth sticking around, hanging out, because I'm like, it was such a great weekend. I want to give a shout out to Peanut too, man. That's the
homie right there.
That's my AKA my prom date. Yo, man, it was cool, man. But I had some real talks with Peanut, man. Peanut's a really good guy. Really positive guy.
He loves his girls.
Yeah, yes. He
really loves his girls.
But he's all about good times, man. He's all about promoting good times. If you ever get to hang out with him, like I'm telling you, man, you'll have such a great time. We got to hang out on Saturday. But I told him, like, I think when we were eating on Sunday. I told him, like, Peanut, you're my all-star. But for the weekend, man, we had some really good talks. So shout out to Peanut, man. Like, I'm very glad I got to talk to him on that level because, like I said, man, I am all about the one-on-ones. Yeah, man, shout out to Peanut. But there was a lot of cool ass people out there, man, that I had a lot of cool times. Always good seeing everybody out there, man.
Yeah.
You know, all the bike clubs out there, all of them, you know what I mean? Because they're all cool, all of them. You know, like, it's too many for me to name because I can't, like, specifically tell you everybody's
names are
name.
terrible for me.
But one thing I can tell you just from looking at this picture, Boots, son, that's
Boots.
like if you go to Yuma, Boots, now I understand because my shoes, I was like, man, it's dusty as hell. But some Red Wings. Some red, not just any boots, some Red Wings. Yeah, you gotta come correct.
And shout out, and I want to also give a shout out to Juju and Tyrone. Hey man, those two guys are the youngsters of the Cyclists. Class act kids, man. Class act young men. They were very, 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 very attentive and make sure that everybody was going and everybody was riding. So I give you guys, both of you guys, a big shout out, and Tyrone, special shout out to you, my friend. So it's one of those things that you get to know people, and when the smaller groups or smaller crowds, and you get to meet certain people, and you get to click. A lot of you guys, I talked all weekend long, but I am terrible with names. But I can see your face, and I can talk to you and pick up where I left off instantly.
Yeah.
So just because I don't know your name it doesn't mean I don't know you. It's just I'm terrible with names. So it just something has to click in order for your name to stick in my head. So sorry if I didn't say any of your guys' names, but we had a great time out there. We had a bunch of good live guests. We had alumni on there. We had, who do we have? We had T-Flow. We had Art Ramirez. We had Pedro was on there. We had Jimmy Peak on there. Mac on there. Brother Mac. We had Zoe. Zoe is the youngest guest on our show. We got her on the show.
Pedro.
Yeah, we have Pedro and Samantha Justice. Dude, it was just good. It's actually, yeah, go ahead, PJ, show them just where they can find it. Right there, look, you see all of them. They're all broken down right there, guys. Like I said, everything is broken down. That is our Facebook page. That has all the videos. A YouTube page. That has all of the videos that are on there that Danny has majority of, probably about like 90% of those videos Danny did. But you can also see the Pedals Up podcast shows there, and the live streams that you're watching right now also. So there's plenty of places to see the videos and stuff like that. But Danny recorded some videos, and I'm glad that you were able to record. And also shout outs to what's his name? Randy. I think his name is Randy. He is the new patch member of Los Psycholists. So I just wanted to give him a shout out for being a new patch member in the club. And then also he also did a dope ass video for that ride, which was dope. And I think we can post that at the end of the show. I think we can post that at the end of the show.
No, man, as far as hospitality goes, man, like the Yuma, the 928 bike life is amazing. Like that like the nothing but good things to say about them. You know what I'm saying? So, it's
right, yeah. Go ahead.
No, it was good times, man. Now that he walked away, no, I'm just. But it was a good time. As far as the people go, man, y'all is amazing. I have nothing but good things to say about Yuma. It's worth the drive. I actually enjoy the drive. I know Tony. I'm a desert guy. There's a lot of good things. And that's why I say I think I got too much in my drive when I was going out there. That's why I think I went this way when I should have gone that way because I was just too into it. I was really feeling it. Hawks, that was my thing because it was one of my spirit animals. Hawks everywhere. I kept looking at the sky on the way back. When we were driving back, I kept telling you hawks, man. I was like, yo, there's a bunch of hawks out here. But Yuma was beautiful as a whole. But now getting down to the actual ride part of it, yeah, Friday was a good ride.
Shout out to
Saturday was a good ride too. The weather was amazing. Good stop. Shout out to everyone involved at the stops with the with the lines, taking care of all the stuff. Because I mean, it was a lot of people for the turnout for what it was. Y'all held it down. Y'all really did. Every stop, there was somebody there ready to go with the tables, with the setup. So if you participated, you had fun. Like y'all know, even waiting in line to pick up the cards, just having good conversations, depending on where you stood online. It was good.
We made it fun. We were giving out. If I guessed your card, you get a free T-shirt.
Yeah, I know. I think. Yeah,
I got three. Art Rico was one of them.
Yeah, so that was tight, man. So yeah, like I said, Friday was good, and getting to talk to a bunch of people and just chopping it up with you guys again. And happy birthday to Pedro. I know it was his birthday that Friday too, and then Saturday when the showtime came, we set up. The location was cool with the water in the back.
Beautiful. There's a river behind it.
Yeah, like I said, man, the weather, it was perfect. It was perfect. We set up, and it was just kind of go time for us. I didn't really get time to really walk around the bike show and look at a lot of the bikes. I didn't really. Once we started, we just kept going. We started with the interviews, and then it was just time to ride. So then we rode.
Yeah,
Saturday, that's what I'm saying. It was a nice little break for us when we were riding. I enjoyed. It was a good ride. It was a good time, man. Yeah. I really enjoyed it.
Next year, next year, guys. For all you guys that are listening, and for all you guys that recorded, and all you guys that took pictures and everything like that, let's make next year. Let's double it from what it is from what happened this year. Let's double it. Let's double this show next year. Because next year is going to be just as badass. Because if everybody saw what we saw and we recorded what we recorded, and everybody took all the pictures that they took and they saw everything, they know that we all had a good time. We had people that have of the industry there that vouched for this show. So it's going to be a good show next year, the next poker run. The Psycholists they're a very solid club out there, and all the other clubs are solid, but this is their time to shine. So we're talking about them on this time. But it was a really, really good show. So let's make it next year a bigger show. I mean, we've been to Arizona twice for the shows, the Coyote show before, and that was an amazing show. That was an awesome show. Make that one bigger. Let's make this one bigger. Let's make every show that we go to a lot bigger. Okay? You guys always, oh man, I missed out. Well, you didn't have to miss out. You could have just gone. Just saying. Could have just gone. Oh, but you could have just gone. You could have figured it out and you just gone.
It was but it was dope. See, out of towners too out there.
Yes,
it was like I said. It was a good show, man. The weather was amazing. I saw people out there, rowing in the river. I was like, man, I want to do that. I think one day we're just gonna go to Yuma, just on some non-bike stuff, just to go hang out. There was a lot of cool stuff
camping. That's the thing, camping and doing all kinds of Americana stuff, as in dune buggies and 4x4s and this and that and blah blah blah. Yeah, they got all those types of toys.
Oh,
I want to go.
They do. They're like, oh yeah, we got one of them. We got one of them. It's like,
yeah.
Oh, we don't.
But we'll go
if you got space.
And we'll go. We want to go. We want to travel as much as we possibly can, but we can't travel every week because it's obviously costly. But if we can get booked and go to a show and highlight the show as much as we can, like we highlighted this show, like we highlighted the Coyote show and stuff, it works out in all kinds of ways. So I'm very happy to be part of the show, and they accommodated for us to go, and it was just a good experience. Ed is the mayor. I just call him now the mayor now because it was funny with the whole cop thing. The cops come and there's like, oh, somebody said there was 30 motorcycles out there, and they're like, There's not a freaking motor in sight. So it was pretty cool, man. There was just a lot of good experiences, and also for big time B class. Congratulations on your new endeavor with the e-bike, not the e-bikes, with the bikes, with the cruisers, because it looks like you have a good mindset on what you want and what you're going to build, and I think there's going to be some good things coming out of Big Time B Class Bike Shop. So stay tuned for that. And anything else that you saw? John, I think his name is John King.
Yeah, John King.
John
man.
King?
Yeah, John King frames, man.
Those John King frames.
There's a lot of bikes where we're like, hey, what frame
Those
is
are
that?
dope.
And then like,
Those are dope. John King. Hey,
that was the number one name I heard this weekend was John King.
I'm fucking with John King right now.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with John King right now. His frames I saw, his bikes that I saw are pretty dope. I'm really excited to see what I saw. And you got some good things coming out. So King Bikes, that's what it is, King Bikes, John. But he's gonna come out some cool stuff from out there from Arizona. So I mean,
as far as the show goes and the ride goes, man, it really was everything you can ask for. You know what I mean? I had an amazing time. Yuma, like I said, it was just a good time. The hospitality, amazing. Y'all are like on the right pace. It's not like, I mean, it is small town, man, but y'all there. Y'all know how to have a good time.
Small town doing big things.
Yeah, pretty much, man. And like I said, I dig it. I had an amazing weekend. Of course, I'd be out there again. It's not my first time, and it won't be my last time. You know what I'm saying? So Yuma is amazing. Thank you, everyone, for the hospitality. Very humbling just to be out there, to be able to just be us and to do what we do, and to be able to bring it to you guys. Everyone that wasn't there, we were able to go mobile with it. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't seen them, they're on the YouTube or on the Facebook. You can see a lot of the interviews that we did. And you can see some of the bikes. I still got a few videos I got to edit. I think I just got done with the Saturday one. I mean, with the Friday ones. And I just started with the Saturday one. So I'll still probably be posting into next week because I really haven't been sleepy, because it's a lot of editing, but it's worth it because I'm telling you, I haven't even looked at everything because I'm just like, as I'm editing, and there's a lot of good stuff still that I think is left for me to post out there to really show and capture what it was for us, because it was an amazing time, man. It really, really was, man.
Yeah, and then are you guys that hit us and came up to us and talked to us? Thanks, man. It does mean a whole lot. And for the new people that we met, all the new people that we've met, Efrain and Robert, the father and son, we did get to shake their hands and introduce ourselves, and that kind of experience. It's one of those experiences that you won't forget. Like that right there, I won't forget, because the son came up to us and told us, "Hey, man, my dad and we watch your show, blah blah," and it sunk, and it sunk on our heads. So we didn't want it. We when we were talking to them, we did have to leave because we had to go live. So we cut them short. We didn't even say bye because it was just so fast. We thought they were following behind us, but we're giving them shine now. So shout outs to Efrain and Robert for that. And also you guys wanted shirts, and but I only have them. I don't have a 3XL. I only have them 4XL. So let me know. But man, it's been cool. We got now Clyde James right now, one of our sponsors. Dude, it's fucking dope, dude. But yeah, it's I know that they have a lot of things going on in Yuma, and they put on a lot of things. And when you guys see all of these rides and stuff like that, support each other. Oh, there's one more ride that's happening this weekend that we didn't.
Yeah, the Memorial Ride.
The Memorial Ride.
Yeah.
The Memorial Ride. That's one ride that we didn't have in here. BJ, Danny's going to send you this Memorial and talk about that one also. But when you guys see these, he's going to send it to you. He's going to send it to you one more flyer. We forgot the Memorial Ride this weekend. But for all you guys that are out there, if you guys see these rides, share them. Okay, it goes a long way when you guys share them and like them and stuff like that. Also, when you guys see content of anything, share that also from anybody, whoever makes a video or whatever, a bike life video. Share that content because it can go and just keep on going. It helps out a lot and a lot of people. Also, when you see our show, we greatly appreciate when you guys watch us and show and share our show, because this is our time. This is what we do. We enjoy doing this a whole lot, and we make it work one way or another. I mean, our shout outs to our engineer, because he's out in Milwaukee right now in his hotel room.
Yeah,
and he's chilling.
Right there too.
So this one right here is just a memorial ride for Tricks out in Marina Del Rey this weekend. So meetup is at 10 o'clock in the morning. Rollout is at 12. So you guys make sure that if you guys can go and support on this ride, be greatly appreciated. Hey man, that guy was a dope dude. Always had a smile on the face. Always had a nice beer in his hand, and was able to just have a good conversation with. And life. We all guaranteed one thing in life: we're all gonna go away at some point. This man probably went too soon, but we all have a moment in our lives that we're all gonna go to the other side. With that being said, you guys do not go to sleep angry with one another. Don't go to sleep angry with your spouse. Don't go to sleep with an argument with your kids. Don't go to sleep with an argument with your friends or anything like that, because if the moment comes and you have to leave, and you have to go ride in paradise, the last moment you don't want to share is an argument. The last moment you don't want to share is a negativity thought or problem that you've had with someone that you know. So try to be as positive as you possibly can. That's just how life is, man. And when someone falls in our bike life family as a brother or a sister to us, and we like to share this on our show, so to highlight celebrate their life. And so right now there's a memorial ride, so make sure to if you guys are out there in California, Marina Del Rey, go show some love. It's for the brew peddlers, for Tricks. So yeah, I don't like talking about it too much, but it's something that you do have to talk about from time to time, because there's just so much negative out there. If you sit there and focus so much on so much negative, when are you going to have time for positive? You sit there and you're like, oh, he said this and she said this and that and blah 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 and fuck that and fuck this and this and that. If you waste so much energy in that, when are you going to have the good energy for the good stuff? Right?
Yeah, exactly. So you gotta enjoy it. You
gotta enjoy it.
So I look forward to, if y'all coming down. I mean, the next big one, I mean, for
OBC.
us really is OBC. I know a lot of you guys got the Lowrider show going on. I think this coming up weekend in Arizona, which is going to be another beautiful thing, because it's going to be a lot of badass custom bikes in one place at one time. That's a big deal, man. It's a huge deal. So shout out to you guys getting ready for that show, because that is a show, like a show, you know what I mean? So this is your time for you guys to shine. So really represent out there, because you guys are really representing for bike life. So that's why I'm saying, man, there's never no losers when it comes to this showcasing of these bicycles, because you guys are really putting it out there, man. So again, man, like hopefully I see you guys out here in OBC, because man, it is a celebration. Speaking of celebration, pour that shit up.
We're gonna pour that shit. Hey, Bevs. Oh, before I pour this thing up, I want to give a shout out to Nancy, because she took the Oceanside Cruiser, got her a shine. She took the Oceanside Cruiser and took third place in street custom, and top 5 full customs. So good job, Bebs. Good job.
Those are dope.
Yeah, right?
These are tight as hell.
So she won.
And Mac and Miss Charlie.
And Miss Mac.
Brought back some hardware.
Yes, Mac and Miss Charlie from Spoke for the Folks. They cleaned house with a bunch of trophies, awards, a bunch of club picks. So it was really cool to see that. That was their first time out going out on a trip, and it was pretty dope that they got to see. They had nothing but positive things to say about Yuma. They said they will be back. So it was a pretty cool experience for them, they said. So
yeah, it was cool. It was cool to see Jimmy out there. It was good to see Warren out there. It was good to see Art.
Jimmy's wife, Miss Kelly. Hi. Yeah, she was awesome.
Riding her bike.
She was riding the Motley Crew.
Yeah, man.
Babs, I know I didn't know that the bottle was sealed, but you know what? This is celebration time.
Yeah, shout out to Art and Brenda.
Art and Brenda came out there too.
Rico, yeah, always out there riding, representing. I think they took some wholesale hardware too with the Bassets, so that was cool to see, man. Again, man, it was a great show, great time, great ride, great weekend. Definitely do it again. So if whenever y'all see this again pop up, man, definitely we're checking out 100%, man, because we will definitely be back there. And look, I gotta go to work. And look,
hey,
you know I'm gonna be taking some.
So for everybody out there that has been watching our show, for everybody who's out there that went at the Los Cyclists show, that talked to us all weekend long, and all the hospitality that you guys gave us. We salute you guys. We cheers you guys. Thank you guys very much. Danny, thank you very much. And cheers.
Hey, do y'all know the Muffin Man? I want to drive tanks, son.
I want to drive tanks.
The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man. Woo! Yeah, just opened up a new bottle right there. So I had it was a celebration. So I wanted to give salute to everybody out there. So yeah, and if anything else.
Nah, man, just shout out to everyone on the chat. Thank you guys for always coming on. If there's anybody new on here,
let's see.
Welcome, first timers. We will very much welcome and share. You know what I mean? It's been working. It's like a pyramid scheme. We want you guys to share so we can reap all the benefits. Ooh, that's our evil plan, right? No, man. We just want to grow to keep putting this content out there, man, because we really dig it. We really enjoy it. We really thank you guys for letting us be us and do us. You know what I mean? A lot of times y'all saw me. It was like, hey, man, he looks tired. Yo, son, because I don't sleep. So when I'm out there, you give me a person, I'm just tired. But I'm having a great time. Trust me. I just have that face. I think I showed some people when we were hanging out on Saturday. I don't have my wallet on me right now, but my IDs. I was too. You know what I mean? I was a whole different person before.
Also, I also want to give a shout out to Mario from Los Cyclists because he gave me a megaphone, a brand new one. Woo! I'm about to bling it out. I'm about to hook this one up. So I wanted to give you a shout out because he gave me one of these. Jimmy Peak already got his sticker on there. Yes, Mahoney. I haven't put batteries in it because Nancy hid my batteries, so I gotta find them. So yeah, but I wanted to give you a shout out because my man came through. He's I got you. Ed gave me one for the weekend. I forgot he gave me that one too, but I forgot. Then this one came out, and I was like, cool. But yeah, man, it's been a great show. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. And once again, you guys, if you guys can go on the Billy Bueno page, and if you guys would like to buy a number, $40. I picked 100 numbers for $40 for 2 bikes, guys. 2 bikes. It's for a good cause. It's for my brother's operation. If you guys can help me out on that, I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, next week, who's our guest next week?
Light Me Up,
San Diego, Marissa. Light Me Up, San Diego. She's going to be live on the Pedals Up, not in the studio, but she's going to be live from San Diego. Checking in from San Diego. And also the following weekend after that, it's going to be T-Flow, the OBC crew. So stay tuned because the next 2 weeks are going to be a good week. And let's see, get some shout outs here to some people that are watching us here. Ed Contreras, Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Kelly.
Yeah, she went
Polly.
out there too.
Polly, hey, shout outs to our crew. Polly, Kelly, and Paul. PJ, thank you guys very much for what you do for us. and for what you guys did at the show. You guys made sure everything was proper. You guys set up everything and broke down everything. We greatly appreciate Danny and myself. We greatly appreciate you. The show will be difficult without you guys. You guys are an important asset to our show and for what we have created. So thank you guys very much. I have to give that shout out 100% to you three. Greatly appreciate that. But we have Jimmy Peak here. He said, Jimmy Peak talked to John King. He said, met him for the first time. We chopped it up and for a good minute. Cool dude. Nice frames, John King. Yes, sir. Thank you for coming out and for the support from Ed Contreras. Thank you to all our sponsors. Couldn't do it without everyone's support.
Right there, that's Bobby. Canto right there, checking out the podcast, checking in.
Is that the father's son?
Yeah.
He said, great podcast. Hope to see you guys in person again. Yuma was my first bike show. Never seen so many custom stretch bikes. It was a great show and people. Thank you to my son Efren for inviting us. Take care, guys.
Well, Efren, you're gonna bring it to OBC.
You're gonna bring it out to OBC. Come here to that to OBC. Pressure. It's the first one's the first show, but the second one, you gotta go to the second one. Okay, to Nancy, hi babes, love you. She's in there. Polly Upholstery said, I enjoy talking with everyone. Jimmy Peak, Art Ramirez, T-Flow, Ed Contreras, Pedro, and Art Rico and Mac. So everyone had just a great, genuine time, man. I mean, that's how bike shows should be, is that you just go, have a good time, don't take off the competing shirt off and just fucking show what you got. Let your peers be the judges and say, man, good job on that. Good. When I see something in someone's bike and I can just come out random and say, hey, man, that shit look good. That really looks good. Good job on that. I noticed the details. I notice details on bikes. So if I come out to your bike and I say good job on something, it's because I'm really noticing your bike. So,
and even if they don't worry about it. I got one of them bikes. I had one of them weekends where I told you I broke my kickstand. My shit was upside down the whole time. But I had so much fun and shit's comfortable, y'all. Y'all don't understand. My bike is super comfortable. T24.
T24s.
24 by 3s. Yeah, man, I represent on my bike. She's ugly, but it's good. Nobody wants it. I park it next to yours. Chances are yours gonna get stolen before mine. That's my whole thing. I'm like, let yours get jacked, not mine. Just kidding. None of them get jacked.
Shout out to Jesus Mundo. Also, Jimmy Peak. Jimmy Peak's always a good support with us. We enjoy the conversations we have with Jimmy Peak. Like, if you ever get the privilege to talk to that man and just talk to him about stuff, he's awesome to talk to. Also, another guy good to talk to is Art Ramirez, because that man's got some stories and stuff. So just want to give him a shout out too. Celeste, thank you guys for cheering. Thanks for the cheers. Thank you very much for the cheers. Who else? It's Les's birthday. Les from Bumpbox. Happy birthday to you, my friend. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I think we covered everything. Y'all got to see the house. This is, we make it work. One way or another. We try not to miss any shows, so we'll figure it out to make sure that we have the best show that we can possibly have. And thank you guys for tuning in.
He's going to be having a birthday right. I believe it's the 27th, March 27th.
I know, that's what I said. It's like, oh, cool, but there's no date.
I think it's the 27th. It's March 27th.
There's no date.
San Diego.
There's no date on it, but you got to put that date on so we can all follow it and stuff. Yeah, there's Les's ride right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's Les's ride right there.
But all right, man. Yuma was amazing. Thank you guys, everyone that was involved in putting it together and putting together an amazing weekend. Everyone, just thank you. Thank you, Arizona, period. Thank you, everyone who came out. Thank you, everyone who's been liking and sharing videos, pictures, everything. Keep dropping comments. Keep telling us what your experience was like, man, because
We want to know your experience. What's your experience in Yuma? Like, post the pictures that you took in Yuma, and then write an experience of what you went through in Yuma and how if you enjoyed it, and what you liked about the show, and all that kind of stuff. That stuff's very good and important for people to understand that when they go to a bike show, they know what they're to expect. So thanks, Danny.
Yeah,
it was a fucking good trip.
Yes,
it was a good trip.
Was.
Thank you guys, all you guys, for tuning in. But like I always say in this video or our podcast, if you ain't got a bike, get a bike. Stop being lazy in your goddamn life. And we out. Hey, we got some videos at the end. Check it out.
This is Psycholists Production.